They were like that the day my father first saw them, half hidden in the summer fog. He'd ridden up on horseback up from San Francisco, came up the old ridge trail. He said they were standing there in the fog like they'd been standing there forever.
Long before man, long even before the first pre-humans, there were the Redwoods. $100 million years ago, they flourished throughout the northern half of the world. The last great stand of Sequoia sempervirens survives in a narrow band of forest in the fog belt along the northern California coast. No other living thing in the world grows as tall. Few trees live to be as old. The Sequoia sempervirens, the enduring redwood, a living link to the age of dinosaurs.
When my dad first settled here, there was hardly anyone around. Of course, everything was wild and virgin then. Or you'd probably run into a black-tailed deer or a grizzly bear, maybe a mountain cat or two, but no other living soul. It's hard to believe that now. It's hard to find a place where a person could go off by themselves and be all alone and away from the world for a while. My dad was a logger. In fact, he logged these redwoods until he died. And even though he cut them down, I think he had great respect for those trees. 300 foot tall, the old ones average, 16 feet on the stump. And there've been some around 350 foot tall that he'd put a saw to. Well, that's taller than the city block is long. Even higher than a 30-story building. It takes more years than man can imagine to grow that tall. 800 years on the average. And there have been some that were 2,000 years old, alive before Christ was born. Makes you wonder how many forest fires and how many storms and floods that you'd have to go through to survive for 2,000 years. John Muir said it right. He said in timber, or as timber, the redwood is just too good to live. Back in the old days, a 300-foot tree, about 12 foot across, would take 2 men right around 3 days to fell, because they used axes and crosscut saws. They called them barbed wire scratchers or misery whips. But that's no longer. Right today, a man can rip through a tree in about 1 hour. You know, I doubt that my dad ever dreamed that there'd be an end to these redwoods someday. It just seemed like there were too many trees for that, and it just took too long to cut one down.
In the 1860s, they cut down 1,300 acres of redwood forest a year. In the 1900s, they cut down 5,000 acres of trees a year. In the 1960s, they cut down 13,000 acres of trees a year, 1,000 redwoods a day, 300,000 redwoods a year, 3 million trees a decade. In 15 years, the lumber companies will have hardly any more old-growth redwoods to log.
When I was a boy, people still regarded this area as more or less the frontier. But in my life, I've seen all that change. Well, this country has no more frontiers left. I guess there's only the moon now to conquer. And from some of those pictures that I've seen of that, it looks like we've already logged out there. I've logged these woods now for some 40 years, and like my dad and the others before me, have given little thought to the future. Soon the last of the great ridges will be gone, and if this happens, it'll be at least 1,000 years before we'll have woods like this again.